And greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The front court is Shea and Johnson. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Milwaukee, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. High post, Jackson. Shea with the steal. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Shoots a fader. Rebounded by the Hawks. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
Here's Giannis, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Shea with it. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Inside, Capella. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Prince. Lopez from long range. The shot missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Shea. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Hunter's checked in for Shea.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Number 12, DeAndre Hunter.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Hunter, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And Giannis throws it down hard.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but, man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee.
Number 9, Bobby Portis.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, here's Johnson. The shot from the low post is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Lillard. That one goes in.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
Young against Lillard. Young taking his time here. Shoots over Lillard. Pass to Johnson. And here's Young from the arc. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Young's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass will normally knock those down.
Lillard against Young. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Johnson outside. Back to Young. Fires, high post, and Atlanta again with the bucket.
And we tend to focus on the outside shooting with Young, but his in-between game is just as lethal.
The kick out to Lopez. Pass to Jackson. Puts up a deep three. The shot, no good. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Rizashea. DeAndre Hunter out there with Okongwu. And it's Puffkin in at the point guard.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
And that one's good. Right.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Jackson comes in for Pat Connaughton.
Substitution on the court.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. The kick out to Young. From outside, off the mark. The Bucks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Lopez against Capella. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Fast break, the Hawks. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And, you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
throw good, Bogdanovich. Clark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, partner. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his time, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in there. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin. It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
1:53 left here in the second. Right against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. There's the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. For Milwaukee, they've gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Inside, Antetokounmpo, automatic.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Can't hit from the low block. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. It's Young on the wing. The Hawks working the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Lopez with the block.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Antetokounmpo beats the defense.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Torian Prince comes in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Wright. Then for the Hawks, Dalen Johnson's checked in for Capella. Risa Shea is coming in for DeAndre Hunter. And Daniels subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Bucks have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. And the basket by Lillard.
For a supreme scorer like Lillard, those tough ones often go down.
The Hawks trail by 4. Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Lets it go from deep. Traps in the tray. Young's got 11 points. 6 seconds left in the first half. Lopez from long range gets the three-pointer to fall. Lopez has got the lead back up to 4 now for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, coach, they came at you offensively, so what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. They're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Bucks leading by 4. The post pair, the longtime duel of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting one shot.
On the free throw, no good. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Riza Shea with it, guarded now by Prince. And that one drops. Riza Shea's got his second basket.
Riza Shea has everything you need to be a great mid-range shooter. He stays on balance, can rise above defenders, and has that high release point. He's got the total package.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding him.
Prince kicks to Antetokounmpo. Puts up a deep 3. Antetokounmpo stretching the floor with the 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Capella against Lopez. It's to Riza Shea. Lock at 6. And the dunk by Riza Shea.
Yeah, if you give Riza Shea a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
And Riza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. And I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate the report.
At the wing position, Riza Shea has pretty much everything you're looking for, right? Length, mobility, three-point shooting, and add to that, he has a great feel for the game.
First free throw is good. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
He's perfect from the line this time. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Lillard dishes to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lillard outside. From deep, Giannis, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Bucks making a switch here. Portis is checked in. .106 left in the third. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Giannis driving in.
When you look at the long strides and athleticism of Antetokounmpo, he gets coming at that goal. It's hard to stop him.
The Hawks trail by 13. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Lillard, the pass to Giannis. There's the triple. Rebound by the Hawks. Pass to Bufkin. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Jackson finds Giannis. Back to Jackson. Giannis outside. 5 to shoot. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Antetokounmpo's got 38 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. Okongwu is out there with Nance. And it's Bufkin in at the point guard position.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Rollins. And here's Giannis from outside. Drills the three-pointer. Antetokounmpo's got 41.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Rollins. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Rollins got his first 2 points.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovic. No good on the triple. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 14-point game, and he banks in the layup. Giannis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Taurean Prince comes in for Pat Connaughton. Jackson, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Rollins. Here's Shea. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, Shea does a nice job of drawing the contact on his way up. Now a chance at the line.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Both good from the line that time. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him, doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
To the inside, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
You know, for his size, Capella is quite graceful. I mean, he's not a stationary big man by any means. An excellent scorer off drive.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He's off on the first. That one misses. The Hawks trail by 15. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Shea. Back to Daniels. Johnson with a screen on Jackson. Daniels kicks to Johnson. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Lillard attacking. Count it. Good. And the Bucks lead by 15.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Lillard against Young. Takes the three. Milwaukee with the rebound.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And then, guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Shoots. And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Ricochet, a special move before the shot. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Lillard on the wing, Giannis. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Trae Young. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready. Everybody stepped up. And, you know, this is what makes the average team from a great team or a good team.
I know you guys are looking for great and not good. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.